Hi, Capricorn. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. If you have Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. What is it that you would like Capricorn to know or to be aware of during this week? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. If this is your Capricorn, I do want to thank you for your likes, your shares, and your comments. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Capricorn. What is it that we would like Capricorn to know or to be aware of for this reading this week? Thank you. Messages. 3 more cards for the sign of Capricorn. There we go. Beautiful cards coming in for you this week. Kind of a mixed bag of cards, actually, Capricorn. The foundation, the basis of this reading is moving into the future, getting ready to take a step in a new direction. And that is driven by the Knight of Swords. Rushing in, making quick decisions, which making quick decisions is so unlike the sign of Capricorn. Making quick decisions on how to move to the future or how to move into the future. And before we get to the rest of the reading, Capricorn, let's go ahead and practice our intuitive cards, our intuition cards. If this is your first time tuning in, what we've been doing is practicing using our intuition each week with these cards. We're just giving a quick shuffle, one more shuffle, and I will select one of these cards. Ooh. And I will place that card here, and at the end of the card, or at the end of the reading, we'll have a reveal to see if we were able to connect with our intuition. And so we have looking towards the future, rushing into the future, making plans, making maybe some cloudy decisions on moving into the future. Let's see how that plays into the rest of your cards this week, Capricorn. And we start off with this beautiful Empress card, which is the manifestation card, the creating, the generating. But there's something that is hidden here, something hidden, revealed, something that we're not seeing or we're not looking at. The King of Cups, master our emotions, mastering our thoughts, feeling like we're in it alone, wanting to create alone. And the Death card, an ending. Something we're not seeing here, Capricorn. What is it that we are not seeing? At this time, it is best to stick with what you know and to stick with the people that you know. The time of the new moon is not a time to be starting new projects, or it's not the time to be starting new business relationships. It's almost like you want to stick with people that you know. You want to stick with the situations that you know. And if you do need to start something new, or if you do need to start a project or bring in someone that you do not know, it's a good idea to have a lawyer look over things. or to do a background check. It's almost like, especially during this new moon, things are not as they appear. I will also see, because we have this Empress card here, there's nothing wrong with holding off or waiting on making a decision, or there's nothing wrong with holding off on creating something, on bringing something new, on starting a new project, on starting a new job, on hiring someone. If that job, if that project, what is meant for you will always come to you. And so if something is being presented to you as, this is a missed opportunity, if it's a missed opportunity that's meant for you, it will come back to you. If it's a missed opportunity that is not meant for you, it will not come back to you. And if it does not come back to you, you will be glad that it has not come back to you. And then we have the Nine of Cups, the banquet, the feast, the preparing for the gathering. And then we have the King of Pentacles, abundance. Seven of Swords, the guardedness of our feelings, the guardedness of our desires, and the trying something new, doing something different, doing something out of the ordinary. Moving into the future is going to require you doing something out of the ordinary. In the past, things were made on assumptions. In the past, you filled in the blanks with what it is that you wanted, but not necessarily what it is that was factual. And do know, if we would like things to work out, we cannot operate on assumption. And it's equally as damaging to cloud facts. And so we, at this time, we need not to operate on assumptions, and we need not to cloud facts when making plans or moving into the future. It's important that, especially this week, whether we're dealing in our professional life or we're dealing in our personal life, everything that we're doing or dealing with this week, we want to deal with the facts. And we want to find different answers. And so, we can ask the same question from multiple players and receive different answers. I think that we're asking multiple players different questions and getting different answers, but we need to check the facts and deal with the facts and not fill in the unknown with assumptions. And then we have the Four of Swords, thinking, contemplating, taking a time out, taking a pause, contracts, agreements, verbal agreements. And some of those may even be nonverbal agreements, because that is followed by the Knight of Cups. Again, taking a pause, taking a step back in meetings and getting together, taking a pause, words and agreements, contracts. Capricorn, spiritual awakenings are often accompanied by restless nights, or even waking up between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m., depending on where you are in your sleep realms. There has been a past agreement, a past contract that has caused you to take a step back, that has caused you with a pause, caused you to withdraw, both withdraw spiritually and withdraw physically. Now you're wanting to rewrite a contract or have a new agreement that is pulling you out of your shell and bringing you back into the public life and requiring you to share. And before we close this reading, let's go back to our intuition card. And were you able to select the star card this week, Capricorn? And if you were, I'm so glad that you were able to tap into your intuition this week. If not, no worries. We'll try again next week. As I say every week, it's not about perfection. It's about practice. And that is the message that I have for Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. You have a blessed week.